Yo guys, what's going on? This is VStrongC and we're back on the Aeon Project server, and this place that you see right now, you probably haven't seen this before. This is the cold beach place biome thing that we have, and this is basically where we were getting ice and stuff, and Fraps is lag spiking and stuff. But yeah, in the beginning of the map, someone else, I think Angry Dwarf, found this place. And I was really in search of ice, so he told me about this, and I came to the chords. Yeah, here we are. So basically anything that says cold beach has the ability to spawn ice if there's water, as long as there is a block near it, because in case you didn't know, ice will only spawn if there's a water source block and there's a regular block, any type of block next to it. So yeah, all of this is a nice plains biome, and what I am going to do is take all the blocks out of here, every single one of these sand blocks and dirt and anything else that's here, and cover it all up with water, because we're going to need an ice tray. And basically what that is this thing, I guess you could say. It's an area of land where you just put water there and just wait for it to turn into ice, and then just mine it all up. So yeah, that's the basic gist of this project. It's going to be pretty long, and well, yeah, it's going to be quite long, but I'm probably going to have to go back to my place to pick up some more food. I didn't really come that prepared, I mean, yeah. But this is all the stuff that I have. I'm about to move the portal from there to there, because that's the coordinates where it should be. And, yeah, this is all the stuff that I have, but yeah, I'm going to start getting to work mining all this sand, because all of this is going to have to go in the meantime. I don't know, but this is going to be a long process, so I'm probably going to show this off in clips or something, but yeah. Well, guys, that's our entire diamond shovel all used up, and yeah, look at this. This entire area is just gone. In fact, like, this actually didn't really take that long. Probably around, like, maybe 15 minutes. Probably less than that, but we made a huge amount of progress. Pretty much, I think a third of the island is gone. But yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, there's not a lot left. The sandstone is instant mine with this efficiency 4. So it's really easy to take out. The stone, not really that much, but yeah. But this thing is actually going to help me in 2 ways. One thing, the ice biome. Yeah, the cold beach allows us to get ice. That's pretty much the main focus of this project. But we're also getting a whole bunch of other resources that I needed, like sand, sandstone. As you may know, I love sandstone. It's one of my favorite blocks in the game, especially smooth sandstone. It always looks the best. But I always love to use sandstone, and that is pretty hard to get unless you want to take out an entire desert. And since we're taking out sand here, we're knocking out pretty much 2 things at once. Kind of like that saying, killing 2 birds with one stone. And yeah. But yeah, this goes pretty fast, as you can see. But we're going to take that out later. But we're going to go somewhere else, and we're probably going to go ahead and trade with some villagers and get 1 more diamond shovel. And just so we can take out the rest of this. I'm not sure how far I'm going to expand this to. Like, all of this is the cold beach biome. The ice plains I'm not sure about, but definitely want to do it in the cold beach. I'm going to have to test it, whether or not it works in the ice plains biome. But yeah, cold beach I'm definitely going to do. But yeah, see things like this. But in fact, I'm going to go ahead and test in a single player world. Alright, so instead of testing in a single player world and trying to find a ice plains biome, I decided to try it right here, and as you can see, it works. So, yeah. So actually, this entire ice plains frozen with river, and I guess anywhere that has snow here will work. Meaning, this is awesome. We're gonna have a huge thing, but yeah. I'm gonna go over to my base and pick up some more, another diamond shovel. Probably gonna trade with villagers to get it, because why waste a diamond? So yeah. In fact, I'm gonna collect this. Don't want to use that pick. Silk touch. Oh god, that's pretty loud. But yeah. As you can see, once you start mining it, it actually goes pretty fast. So yeah. So I realized that I'm going to the end to get back to my base, because if you didn't know, if you go through the end portal, it'll teleport you back to the last place that you slept. And I realized that once I go to my base, I need to pick up a diamond shovel and then enchant it here at the end. Except if I come to the end again and I go back through the portal, I'll end up back at my base. So I figured that why don't I just go ahead and, you know, get 30 levels right here and go back to my base, then enchant over there, because I myself have an enchanter. I mean, who wouldn't? So yeah, that's kind of another thing with that, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and quickly get 30 levels, and probably meet you back at my place. Okay, so just traded for this shovel here, and yeah, we're just going to go ahead and slip it in there, and that's absolute shit. Oh well, but it's still a shovel. Let me see if I have a book for it. There, Unbreaking 3, there we go. And let's go ahead and see how much that will cost. Let me just slip that on. 11 levels. Not sure about that, but efficiency 4 and fortune 2, that's pretty bad without, you know, unbreaking, but yeah. I'm probably going to get the levels needed to, you know, put the enchantment on real quick, and yeah. So this is the ice tray as it is right now. Just filled in the water and made a little outline with dirt, and yeah, this is the ice tray. But not done with this just yet. I don't have the resources for this project yet, but I'm going to need a couple of pistons and dispensers so I can automate this process. Oh, that's actually pretty loud. So I can automate this process so we can have ice spawning rapidly and stuff like that. But I'll have enough material, so this will have to do just as it is. So just come here, AFK here for a bit, just, you know, dig out all the ice. And then once you collect it all, you just take water from here using a bucket and just fill it all in again. I know it's not the most efficient way right now, but once I get to automate it with dispensers and pistons, it'll work out soon. Also, the reason I need pistons is because I'm going to have them lift up every so often, so, because ice needs a block next to it in order to form. So like say right here, an ice block will not spawn here unless say there's a block right here. Then a block right here, a block of ice can spawn here, 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 or here. And yeah, so that's basically how this ice spreads, which is why it spreads from the outer layers inwards towards the middle. And it doesn't just appear everywhere, so a bit of Minecraft mechanics. But yeah, that's the ice tray. And we're probably going to work on a different project right now, so I'll meet you there. Alright guys, so we're back over at our place, and so yeah, we're at our place, and so you can see I moved the villagers over here because apparently they, if they're over there, it, you know, it messes up the villager breeder, and it causes it to stop working. So I just used a minecart track thing to move them. And so with this villager breeder, if I wanted to keep working, I'm going to have to move the villagers that gets breeded out. And I'm moving them all the way over there. And how I'm going to do that is, if we come up here, you can see that villagers are breeding in there and the babies are stuck in there. But if I were to breed that cobblestone, those two cobblestone pieces, it would actually move from that little spot over there into the soul sand, and once it's in the soul sand, it can't move out. So from there, it'll just sit there and grow up, and once it's grown up, its head will be in the water, causing it to swim upwards, and then it'll just go down into this little pipe system. And let me just try to get out of here. I think that should do it. But if you just look over here, this pipe system is just a glass chamber that, okay, then it just, you know, pushes the villager all the way down there, but I haven't hooked it up. I haven't turned it on yet. But, yeah, it goes all the way down to pretty much Y0. It's actually Y20, because, YOLO. So, basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a little pathway. In fact, I already dug out the tunnel. I'll show you right now, but I need to get a couple of signs real quick. Let me just go ahead and get those right now. Just had to pearl over to my house and get some wood. I'm going to need quite a few signs because, oh, let's try to get out of here. Using the signs, I'll combine them with some water, and the villagers will actually come out from here using a water system. And yeah, that's the basic gist of it. And let me just go ahead and get some signs. Let me just, they should be, there's some wood right there. There should be, yeah, there's tons of wood here. We'll just go ahead and craft some signs. Let's see, that makes sticks. I'm going to need a ton of signs, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think that's good. That should be enough. So now, as you can see, my inventory is filled with a bunch of ice, and the reason I have ice is because it's a better way to transport water. It's like stacked water buckets or something. I don't know. But if we just go ahead and ender pearl all the way down there. In fact, I have to stack that up. Yeah, but I don't have any blocks, so I'll just leave it there. We'll just place an ice. Actually, no, not yet. I'm gonna mine it with this silk touch. But this is the tunnel, basically. It just goes all the way here, then all the way down that tunnel, and then back up to the surface. And basically what I'm going to do is have this ice water system, and it's going to push the villagers. And in fact, I think it'd be wise if I was to make this floor out of ice, so they'll move faster. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Let me just go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so as you can see, I just iced down this entire pathway. If we just sprint jump, you can see that this pathway is actually quite long, just a little bit. And that goes all the way to the surface of my house, right in front of my house, that is. And basically how we're going to do this is we're going to take our signs, and we're going to place them in this pattern. Alright, so first off, we'll place down the first ice block, break it. It'll make the water, and then once we get to the end, we'll place a sign right here, and a sign right here, and then water right there, and that'll move the villagers onward. One more block, place a sign here, place a sign here, ice, break it, and so on. So as you can see, if I was to go over there, if I was a villager, I'll just drop down from that chute into there, and I'll basically sit like this, and the water system will just push me all the way down this thing, and yeah, that's basically how it works. So we'll just continue this on by doing this, and if we break that, that should turn, yes. So let me just make sure of that. The server's lagging a bit because I do have like 200 chickens in a 2x2 area. So if we're a villager, we just stand here, and you turn. Yep, works perfectly. So yeah, I don't think I needed all the signs. Maybe one stack of signs would be good. So let's place this stuff right there, wait for the water to flow. Yeah, I think I should kill a couple of those chickens. It's really starting to lag the server. Alright, that should go up. There we go. Place a sign here, ice. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're basically going to do this same exact pattern all the way down. Just like so. Alright, then here. Put that there. Let's grab another stack of signs. Place them here. And also I don't really need to worry about mobs because mobs can't spawn on ice. So, it's alright. That means that when the villagers are traveling through here, it'll be perfectly fine. Won't be in any trouble whatsoever. And if this goes correctly, the villagers should be able to go all the way up that channel and into a little trading booth, I guess you could call it. Alright, we're almost at the end. This should be the last one. Let's go ahead and break that, and if that's correct, it should leave them all the way here. Perfect. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and place a sign right here. Ice, break that, sign. Let's get some more ice. Place an ice right there. In fact, let's get our efficiency pick. And break that. And in fact, let's move these into a perfect slot on our inventory. Place a sign right there. Block, break, sign, block, break, sign, block, break, sign, block, break. Yeah, this is much easier than using water buckets. Imagine me having to go up and down this thing. That's pretty much why I made that little ice tray first. Alright, let me go ahead and get some more signs. Oh, didn't want to place that there. Let's just go ahead and break it. It's alright. I'll just place a sign right there. Almost at the top. We're just slowly making our way. There we go. Once you get used to the pattern, it goes pretty fast, actually. So it's nice. Oh, we did the same mistake again, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and wait for that. There we go. Place a sign there. It is pretty much a redundant pattern. Just keep on placing the same pattern over and over again, which is a sign, block of ice, and then you break it. And yeah, that's pretty much all you do. Alright, we're almost at the top. We just need to do a couple more. We're almost at the dirt layer. And then finally, we are at the final layer. There we go. We are now at the surface. So yeah, that's where the villagers will exit. So if we were to go over there, let's get somewhere in the process. We didn't need that many signs. We still have a stack and a half to spare signs. And yeah, so basically how this machine will work is once the baby villagers grow up, their heads will be in the water like so. And they'll start swimming upwards, and they'll go into this water stream, pushing them into this channel. And then once they're here, they'll fall down into this water. And then they'll just flow along this water stream all the way down. And mobs always like to press the space bar, so they're always jumping up and down in water. So that's why they always swim upwards, and they can pretty much never drown. And yeah, it slowly does it, but it works. So it's slowly taking me as the villager over to the place, and yeah, it's a very slow process. Let's speed this up again by pressing the W key. And I'm still holding spacebar because that's a regular villager would do. And almost there. That should be the end. Right over there. Yep. So then we just go upwards. There we go. And yeah, this should work. In fact, hold on. Let me take one more look down there and make sure it does. Because I don't want to mess this up. I really don't. That would suck a lot. Yeah, this should work. So the villager will then go up here. And let's see. Just pressing the spacebar so he won't drown. And then we should end up back at the our house. At least that's the plan. We acted ourselves as a villager, and then, yeah, here we are at the surface. Here's where I'm going to be building the actual villager trading booth. It's probably going to be made out of redstone, or I could just use a redstone-less design if I'm that lazy, but probably going to use the redstone version because why not? Alright guys, it's the next day, and yeah, this is the little villager chamber thing made out of redstone I'm going to be building over at my base. And basically how this works, this is a design made by Jizuma Void. You may have heard him before in my other videos, I think. Yeah, I use his chicken farm, works great. I just need to rebuild it because yeah. But here's his villager. Well, kind of lagged a little bit. One of my friends just got on a Rager comms, but yeah, with this water system, this is where the villagers are going to come up. They're going to go into this water system and say, we'll just put a villager right there. They'll just go in there and eventually make its way up here. They'll stand on the pressure plate, take out the water, so that way the next villager won't be able to get in there. And then you can just trade with them. 17 rock chicken for an emerald. I don't like that, so just give him a kick, push him down, kill it, and then it'll reactivate the water, so another villager can just come here and lift up. So that's the basic gist of it, and this is completely tileable if you wanted to. You can just build a ton of these, just go all the way out over there. And yeah, this is all it is. It's really not that hard to build, and I like it. So that's basically what we're going to be building for our villager trading. Alright guys, and yeah, we're back on the Aeon project, and just cleared out this huge hole. And this is basically where the villager trading booth place is going to be. It's going to be at this level right here, so we can just go up to them, trade with them, boot them if we have to. And yeah, that's a trading booth. And we're just going to build these up one by one. And when I'm building it, usually it's kind of awkward because I have to think things through and like all that other stuff. So I'm probably just gonna show this off one by one as I build them. Alright guys, this cell is now functional and ready to use. Alright, the second module is finished, so yeah. Alright guys, that's pretty much the villager farm finished. So all we have to do is just replace this block here with an ice. Place a block here, take that out, and boom, that's it. This is the villager thing done. And now I just have to activate it, and in order to do that, I'm gonna have to get out of here, so let's go ahead and ender pearl our way out. There we go, very efficient. And yeah, this is it right here. So if we can just ender pearl out of here, yeah, there we go. This is the final product. And to start things off, we're going to have to activate the dispensers so the villagers can start coming in. And to do that, we just need to press these buttons. As you can hear that, that's the dispenser firing the water, so we'll just press every single one of these buttons. Alright, so I found out the reason why they weren't working, and it turns out I forgot to do just a little bit part right here. Just need to ender pearl up here. Okay, then let's just go up there. And I forgot to place a couple bits of redstone dust and repeaters, and once we just place those, this should be good. And first off, I'm going to need to get up there. that should be a safe place. There we go. And we'll just place all this redstone dust and replace this with the repeater and set on the second tick. So let me just do this on all of this. Make sure it's on the second tick or else it won't work. And yeah. So let me just flick that. Like that. Flick that. That. Oh, didn't want to do that. We'll just get rid of the rest of these. Place these. And hit them. So let me just make sure all of these are on the second delay. And it seems that they are. So let's go ahead and test this one more time. But before we do that, we need to check which ones we need to press. So yeah, that's the villager trading booth thing done, pretty much. Right now it's a bit dull and not like shiny looking or anything, but I'll be sure to fix that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this villager trading thing. Alright, so a long time has passed, and the last time I started recording is we finished the villager breeder. Well, not that, the villager trading booth. And yeah, that's what we finished up. But but when I was recording that, it was all stone and ugly and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and decorate it. So here it is right now. Let's just go ahead and start checking it out. So yeah, over here, as you can see, we got a sandstone. In fact, let's just go ahead and turn off our sound, because these things do get really annoying. And yeah, so it's a stone slab, a sandstone floor, along with the same thing on the villager breeder and the chests. Put chests on either side. This side is for the materials you trade in for emeralds, and on this side, these are the materials you get for emeralds. Now, obviously, there are more trades than this, and that you can there are more trades than the items you see on the item frames for emeralds, and there are plenty of things you can get for emeralds over here, but you know what, we're still filling them in. And yeah, so as you can see, there's a whole bunch of double chests along with regular chests and trap chests. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, so